Hello, how is everyone doing tonight? Well, this is basically a tutorial, so meet greet, get to know each other. We are talking about addiction, and we'll take it on a low, a personal level, get to know me, get to know each other. Anyway, the last video I made, of course I had some interruptions and made an oath I will not start any more videos till after about 10 o'clock, after children and everybody are on their downside, and I took the opportunity to take a shower and get a little comfortable. But anyway, it's nice to meet you. My name is Bonnie, aka April, and we're going to start with the my personal thing is trying to kick the habit of smoking. Nicotine. There's all kinds of different things that we can be addicted to, and I feel strongly that together we can accomplish the battles that we need with encouragement from one another and all that. Well, the last video I poured it into the wrong hole, but I was talking about how convenient, how amusing, coaches say that I'm easily amused of new things, but it's just this little tiny button, and it's so convenient. You just push it, and voila, it opens up. You don't even lose the top of your cap or anything like that. It's pretty pricey, but anyway, when you start putting your money into these things to stop one addiction and another, if anyone gets offended, I'm sorry, no offense taken, but we take our money, we just put it someplace else on some other thing, and kind of makes you wonder. But I think we're still, with this kind of device, much well save our pockets a little bit, and of course our health, and we're still replacing it, our lungs, our filter, and all that. But nice little step up from the one that I shattered and busted all over the floor last night, and of course that was payback for giving in on buying a pack of cigarettes. But to each his own. Anyway, if there's any tips that seem to help you even back down or away, or give encouragement that you'd like to share, I'll meet you on the replay. This, of course, it's not live, but anyway, I hope I got you all on your downtime, and find a cinnamon stick. Most of us just maybe need to do something with our hands, possibly. My nails are awfully long too. Anyway, that's another tutorial. Of course, where is my lighter? Let's light the candle. There's no pause button. I had it all set up too before the interruptions, as you might see on my other video. Hope you all had a great day, and hope your night is restful, and I always like to light a candle for ones that are truly struggling, because we're all struggling, some kind of battle or whatever, and we don't need to know all details all the time and know everything all the time. And just like my timely plan wasn't fashionable, and of course God thought there was a better time to re-click, rethink, reevaluate. And anyway, all prayers go out to anyone struggling and sorrow tonight, and finding a hard time, having a hard time, dealing and coping, and that our prayers and we are not alone in this, obviously, and this is judge-free page, group page. I'm sure, my first videos will be seen on my group page with family and newbies into the family and all that. But I find just burning or smoking something or whatever, just takes that initial, thought away from whatever it might be. But to smell, there's even basil leaves you can burn, and it's good for your health anyway, I mean, so, and it's not do something good for your lungs than anything else, but, I love the smell of it, and, but there's one thing that I have tried, and I'm sure, a lot of you can relate to this, is these little nicotine, and they're just as much as cigarettes. They're no different than the cigarettes, and the chemicals and stuff like that. And we always try to go, okay, organic, and sometimes that's not good enough. But anyway, that's coming from someone that definitely, there's something in life that we ought to not be doing, making something else a little bit difficult. Not counting what you're dealing with already, or OCD. But yeah, I like the state of authenticness and no replays, no bloopers. You just join in anytime. But at normally like your smoke shops, where you would get these at and stuff like that, or incense. You get these little pieces of wood, and I'm not exactly sure whether I got a full one behind me here or not. Most of the time I do, but I don't have it tonight. Over there. Anyway, I hope you guys can hear me too. I don't know how the sound is, and maybe that's a little bit better. I believe it is. That's what my gut's telling me. And Lord, thank you so much for helping me for this. And I always have to remember to be grateful, even in our imperfections. Too often we forget, to have that gratitude for the imperfections, because too much imperfection, there wouldn't be no growth or no room for growth and all that. But you can find these at the smoke shop. They're some kind of driftwood. I don't know the exact name of this one, but most of them are like they originate from overseas, or like sap from a tree. That it's the trees that it's the most organic incense that you can get. It's just, it smells so good, and one of my favorites, and you don't know how many times this just burning something would help me just get through that. Sometimes 5 seconds, or depending, on our excuse, of course. The reason why we want to light up. And which normally is just the deception in the mind, I'll just, and but it's pretty much all for tonight, and I hope you all a blessed evening, and I'll get you on the flip side replay, and together we can fill each other's gaps without judgment. Till later. Namaste, and have a blessed tomorrow.